Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Michael B, and today we've got some big news to share with you. Arcade1Up is headed to downtown Los Angeles June 7th and 8th to appear at IGN Live. Could this mean a new product announcement, or will it be another fluff piece? On top of that, yesterday we had the Evercade Showcase Volume 3, and we finally got to see what Evercade in store with us for their Neo Geo collection. Did we get the carts we wanted, and did we get the hardware we wanted? I'll tell you more right after this. So that's right, guys. Got a little bit of news to share with you today, as Arcade1Up have planned a public appearance with IGN Live. And of course, we're going to talk about the really fun Evercade Showcase yesterday, and finally the unveiling of what Evercade plans to do with Neo Geo. But before we get into that, I want to say thank you so much, everybody, for checking out the video. Guys, I always appreciate the support. If this is your first time to the channel, you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell for notification, all that YouTube jazz. So guys, today IGN made the announcement that IGN Live is happening once again in downtown Los Angeles, June 7th and 8th. Many retailers and game companies are going to be taking place in the event, one of which being very interesting from the home arcade scope, Arcade1Up. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with IGN Live, I'll leave a link down in the description below to this website. You can find out all about it, how to buy tickets, what's going to be going on. It's a multi-day celebration of video games and entertainment, playable demos, new announcement, panels, contests, stage shows, giveaways, meet and greets, and so much more. I don't know if you noticed in the video, they actually had a meet and greet or an interview with Casper Van Diem, who you may know from such hit movies as Starship Troopers, and really that's about it. Anyways, so all kinds of information on this event, but the reason I'm bringing it up is because one of the familiar names in home arcade, Arcade1Up, are in fact going to be in attendance. So I want to say a huge thank you to my buddy Kevin Clausen for sending this article over to me from Eurogamer that talks about the upcoming event, IGN Live, confirmed to run 7th to 8th of June with tickets on sale now. And if you read down to the first actual paragraph here, it talks about who's going to be in attendance. It's going to be downtown Los Angeles at Magic Box at the Reef. So here are the confirmed list of vendors. We've got Netflix, 2K Sports, Lenovo, and Arcade1Up, with more set to be announced. So speculation starts running wild. I mean, we've seen so many partnerships with Arcade1Up and IGN in the past, when even Scott Bacharach went on live to announce their new lineup of cabs. So does it mean something new is going to be coming at this IGN Live event? Well, before you get your hopes up, you can go back and check out IGN Live's coverage from 2024 with Arcade1Up, and we had this guy Rob with Arcade1Up at the event showcasing off their older cabinets. Nothing new was actually showcased at the event. It was more of just showing off the stock they had in place and reminding people they were there. Expect nothing more than the same this year, with probably the new classic SE cabs being there. Rob from Arcade1Up will be there again, giving the same puff piece Arcade1Up bullshit announcement saying, oh, we're doing this for the fans, when they're just trying to sell off the cheapest shit you've ever seen. I'm sorry, I'm a little frustrated with Arcade1Up recently, if you haven't told. So I don't expect anything more than showcasing the cabinets they currently have for sale, the new classic SE cabs, and a bunch of, puff piece journalism talking about how they do this for their fans. Now, while that isn't all that exciting, there probably is a little bit more intrigue here than you're probably seeing, because if you look at the name directly in front of Arcade1Up, it actually is Lenovo, which, of course, we know big from the PC gaming world, but Lenovo has ties to home arcade as well, because Lenovo is the name behind Iconic Arcade. So is it possible we could see a head-to-head face-off with Rob from Arcade1Up or whoever they send, showcasing off their new classic SE cabinets compared to Iconic Arcade, maybe showcasing off their Street Fighter XXL cabinets? Only time will tell. Right now, there's no confirmation of Iconic, but like we said, Lenovo will be in the building, and Iconic Arcade is in fact their brand. Now, changing gears, guys, I want to talk about yesterday's Evercade Showcase. We've been waiting for this announcement for a very long time. I've got to say, for a smaller company in the home arcade and retro console space, they put off an excellent presentation. I mean, this was a great video, kind of on the level of a Nintendo Direct, but not of the same merit, but still very well done. Other home arcade companies such as AtGames, Arcade1Up could learn a lesson from this, because this is how you should be engaging with your community. It was very professionally done. It makes the company look like the real deal. It's not Cyrus out there with earbuds in telling you about the great deals they have for Christmas. So really good job, Evercade, with your showcase yet once again. So first up, let's talk about the new product that we saw. So first up, we have the very poorly named Arcade Collection Windjammers, Karnoff, and Friends, which seems like a very bad video game-based reality like carnival show. I don't know what you call it, kind of like Sonny and Cher. It's an awesome collection of games. Terrible naming dimension. So what we do have here is we've got some of the amazing arcade games coming to this platform, headlined, of course, by Windjammers, which is an excellent game, and, of course, Karnoff, which is another excellent game. So, excellent collection, terrible name. So next up, they had the Gremlin Collection, and I'm going to be honest with you, I am not familiar with Gremlin at all. This is Gremlin Collection 2, way outside of my knowledge area for video games, but these games do look fairly interesting. It's something I would be interested in trying out, but I don't think I'm the market for running out and picking these up. But, it's 3D-based polygonal games, kind of the PlayStation era, so if you're looking for that, you may be interested. So then we had the big reveal, the one everybody was highly anticipating, and that is Neo Geo coming to the Evercade. Carts are back, as they branded it. We're getting Neo Geo Arcade 1. This has 6 included games, including like Magician Lord, Metal Slug, Sengoku. I know some people were disappointed. They were expecting specific collections like a Metal Slug collection or a King of Fighters collection, but you've been around long enough. You know the way Evercade does this. Not all games are absolute must-have titles, so they have to put some of the really exciting titles like Metal Slug, like Sengoku, with some of the lesser exciting titles, and then kind of entice you to buy everything. That's what they've done here. So not what everybody was expecting, but I mean, Shock Troopers, Metal Slug, Sengoku, Magician Lord, that's an exciting pack in my opinion. Now, a lot of us were looking forward to the announcement of hardware to go along with Neo Geo. We did get hardware, but we didn't get what we were expecting. Instead of another alpha console based on the MVSX, the MVS, what we actually got was the announcement of a Neo Geo Super Pocket. So here is the traditional one, which is in fact sold out now, which I don't think anybody saw coming, with it kind of stylized after the classic AES console. This is going to have included games as well as take cartridges like every other Hyper Megatech Super Pocket. I think this one looks pretty friggin' rad, but that's not all. They also announced a special edition that was themed after the actual MVS. Now, if you were disappointed they didn't do an MVS one, I've got good news. They have a limited edition MVS with those beautiful color buttons, limited to 3,000 units. And at the time of recording this video, believe it or not, the AES version is sold out. The MVS version is still available. Guess which one I picked up? Believe it or not, even though I'm more console specific, I went with the MVS. I couldn't help but getting those beautiful color buttons, and these are available at Fun Stock now. But guys, that wasn't all, because they announced a whole slew more of the Hyper Megatech Super Pockets. This time we got a Data East edition. So for those of you that were looking to play Bad Dudes on the go, well, I got good news for you. I know P-Dubs was super excited, but we got a Data East Super Pocket. They're really doubling down on the Super Pocket, so that was also announced yesterday. So guys, like I just mentioned, the Super Pocket Neo Geo based off the AES, styled off the AES, which honestly should have been more along the lines of what I would look to get because I have more of an affinity towards consoleized Neo Geo, the AES, than I do with the arcade Neo Geo and the MVS. This sold out within an hour, like it was just gone. So even if I wanted to get this one, I didn't have the choice. It's weird because the special edition was actually limited to 3,000 units. This one sold out first, so bit of a surprise. And then, of course, we've also got the Hyper Megatech Neo Geo Limited Edition Super Pocket. This is the one I picked up. I went in all in on this. I don't know why, but those colorful buttons, man, I just had to have them. This will be my first ever Hyper Megatech Super Pocket. I already have like the Evercade versus the Evercade EXP. I already have the Evercade original. So, you know, I never saw myself getting a Super Pocket because I always considered these to be a very good entry point into the Evercade world. But something about this one just spoke to me for some reason, and I decided to place my pre-order. So I have a Hyper Megatech Neo Geo Limited Edition Super Pocket coming in the styling with those beautiful buttons. Let me just double check right now. Yeah, still available as of this time, limited to 3,000 units. And like I said, the AES version, which was supposed to be the standard plain Jane, is already sold out. So anyways, guys, that's the news I wanted to share with you this evening. Arcade1Up on June 7 and 8th, they're going to be headed to IGN Live. Do you think they're going to have anything special or exciting to announce, new cabinets, or are they just there to do the same thing they did last year, do a bit of a puff piece, talking about their products and showcasing maybe the classic SE cabs that they have to be available? And then last but not least, we talked about the Evercade Showcase from yesterday. Was there anything you were excited about? Were you excited about the cartridge collections, Windjammers, Karnoff and Friends, horrible name, or Neo Geo Arcade Collection 1? Did you pre-order anything today? And did you pick up one of the Hyper Megatech Super Pockets? Or are you a little bit bummed out we didn't get a Neo Geo Big Red Alpha? Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie. I'll talk to you next time.